Hello, and thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to do a Pilates cardio interval session, but we're going to call this a lift rather than a HIIT. So this is a beginner's session, a light interval intense training session. So we're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest. We've got 7 exercises to do. We're going to repeat everything twice. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is very low impact, but it's just to try and get your heart rate up, and I would advise that you're at least 3 months postpartum for this. Ideally having had a 6-week doctor's check or a physio's check, but the same principles apply. If you feel any pain, whether it's abdominal or back pain or heaviness or pressure or feeling like I might wet myself, then you stop. Okay, you've taken it to that limit and you challenged your body enough that it's now saying that's me, I'm done. So stop when that happens, but otherwise you want to take it to the limit where you're pushing it, you're challenging it, and that's when changes start to occur. Take it easy and go at your own pace. So I will start my timer. We'll have a minute of warm up and then 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So just as a warm up, let's rise up onto our toes, big shoulder circles. Exhale as you get to the top, inhale down. Warm up the shoulders, get the calves working a little bit. 2 more. Good, into your nice squat and reaches. Sit your bottom down, reach the hands out in front of you. Take the legs a little bit wider if you need. 1 more here. Step out into your star jumps. I don't want to say star jumps, but it's your walking star jumps. Another 5 here. Okay, when the buzzer goes, the first exercise is just marching on the spot, but with some added little elbow taps, okay? So we're taking the elbow up and marching. Nice exaggerated movement. So you're getting a little twist in the spine, but again, you're just taking it at your own pace. So you can just step with a little twist if you want, or making it a little bit more exaggerated and speeding it up if necessary. Again, breath really important. The hardest bit of the movement is when you're exhaling, feeling that little crunch into your tummy. Good, last one. Good, okay, so 20 seconds of rest, and then we do the same one again, and then we'll move on to our lunges, okay? So make sure that the principles of Pilates still apply. Lengthen through the neck, good alignment, good symmetry, really thinking about your core all the time. So 1 more second, then we'll start again. So good balance through that single leg, staying nice and tall, we're not crunching down into it. Okay, no bent spines, keep it nice and long. Adding that exaggerated arm if you want. Okay, so always focusing on that breath, on the hardest part of the movement as you contract your core. Good, nice big steps, equal weight through feet. You might feel like you're a little bit heavier through one side than the other, and release. Good, so when I say core, we're talking about this big band around here. It's not just this abdominal wall. Abs, strengthening through the spine, pelvic floor, and diaphragm, which is why the breath is so important. So next exercise, starting in 2 seconds, reverse lunges. Come back, and bring it forward again. Now you can drop all the way to the floor and bring it up if you need that extra balance. If you're able to keep your knee off the floor, then challenges it a little bit more. Now I'm keeping my hands here to stop myself from bending forwards, keeping my chest nice and open. Keep your spine nice and long. Again, that hardest part of the movement is this push up back to the start. So make sure that you're breathing through it and you're not bracing or bearing down into your pelvic floor at all. Spine nice and lengthened, neck nice and stretched. Imagine you're always holding that little peach underneath your chin so that you don't end up bracing and causing all this extra tension around here. Let's go again. Step back. Good. As you push up, really focus on squeezing through that glute, because otherwise you're going to drive with your hip flexors a lot. So you should be pushing up with your buttocks. And again, you can speed this up or slow it down. You're just working at your own pace for 40 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so two repetitions of each. The next exercise is down onto our mat, and we're going into our knee plank. So knee plank is really trying to take the hands forward, and you're bringing your hips in line with your knees and your shoulders. So no saggy tummies, okay? Stay in that nice position. Ease off for an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Slot the shoulders down. Tighten up through the abdominals. Inhale, release. Exhale, come forward. Now this is working into our full plank progressions, but stay on the knees for now. Think about that lengthening the spine again. Another 10 seconds. Keep the neck nice and long. And don't let your hips sag too much. I'd much prefer your bottoms to be in the air than letting them drop too much. Good. Release off. So 20 seconds rest. Grabbing a bit of water if you need. We'll do the knee planks once more. You can make it slightly harder if you want by doing a tiny little shoulder tap. Okay, so coming back into position, knees together, hands forward, draw the hips in, slot the shoulders back, tap, tap, and then release. And you can feel that shift as you take the weight over to one arm, and your whole body maybe starts to rock a little bit. So you're trying to keep the hips nice and stable. And release. Again, breathing out. Let the shoulders down. Trying to reduce any added tension up into the neck. Good, let's fit in one more. Tap, tap, and release. Good, next exercise, the walking burpee. Okay, I hate burpees. Walking burpees, not too bad, okay? Again, you're going to come forward, onto your knees, step, step. Let's rise up, and then fall down again. Okay, when you're ready, on your knees, step, step, straighten up, rise to the top, roll it down. Onto your knees, down, down, up, up, stretch it up. Oh, good, really good cardio. Work out the burpees, working full muscles, and it's going from down to up. Takes a lot of energy. Knees, and then onto your feet, and roll up. Good. Getting a nice little hamstring stretch in there as well. Enjoy that rest. Okay, you can make it slightly harder if you want to come off your knees, but you're still just walking everything out. No jumping. Pilates roll up. Nice stretch on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Step, step, rise up. Exhale, come down. Step back, step, step. In, rise up. Again, speeding it up if you wish, or just walking it out. Nice deep breaths. Good, let's fit one more in. Oh, good. Okay, staying on our mats. Let's come down into seated position, but you're going to rest on your elbows. Okay, you're going to do 4 little scissors, and then you're going to push up twice with your glutes. Okay, let's lift through the back. Open collarbones, 4 little scissors for 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet down, lift your bottom. 1, 2, scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, squeeze. Squeeze. Scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your collarbones open. Halfway there. Split the legs. 2, 3, 4. And squeeze. And squeeze. Good. Heart rate's rising now. Push up through those elbows. Open up the chest. Well done. Okay. You can stay on your hands if it's a little bit uncomfortable, but lots of strain through the shoulders, so make sure that you're keeping them nice and relaxed. Okay, getting ready for the next set. Same again. Really try and lift your lower back. Scissors. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your bottom. Squeeze your glutes. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Lift. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scissors those feet. Keep the back lifted. Lift into your bridge. Lift. Quite strong into your hamstrings there. One more set. And squeeze. Good. Okay. We have 2 more exercises. Elbow crunches. We're down on our backs. Feet are staying on the floor, hands behind your head, and you're just lifting up and crossing over to one leg and putting it down. So lift the head, engage those abdominals. So although I've called it an elbow crunch, I'm not really squashing my back down too much. I'm not aiming to touch the elbow to the knee. I'm just guiding it towards. Good. Slow it down, make it slightly harder, and don't forget to blow as you come up. Just alternate. Nice little crisscross into those obliques. Good. Have a little rest. Just drop your knees off to one side and same to the other side. Get a nice little stretch in the lower back. Good. Okay, back to the middle. Getting ready for the next set. Okay, no overarching the spine. Keep it down. Elbows wide. Good. So in this position, you should feel those upper abdominals kicking in. Bring those ribs down. Trying to avoid that overflare. Good. Let's fit in a couple more. And release. Okay, take your time, rolling back over. You're coming back onto your feet for the last one here. We're coming into a side lunge. Open up those hips and bring it in either for a tap or bringing it up to your chest for a balance. When you're ready, nice and wide. Come up, straighten that leg. So again, working hard through that single leg. Glutes, press back so you're opening your chest. We'll just stick with this side and then we'll repeat on the other side. So as wide as you need, as deep as you're comfortable. Taking it up for a nice balance. Good. Again, exhaling through that hardest part of the movement. Another 3, 2, Good. Okay, feeling that into those inner thighs. Okay, come to the other side of your mat, ready for the same the opposite way. And you'll always find that one side is slightly easier than another. Okay, really work through these glutes. Keep the spine nice and open. Again, hands are here or out front, wherever you feel you're comfortable. Nice and wide. Down we go. Pick it up. Good. Drop at the bottom. And keeping this knee in line with second toe. Good. So only going as deep as you're happy or as wide as you're happy. Just do it gently. Sticking the bottom behind you. Good. This is our last one here. 2 more. Okay, so our 20-second rest, but then we're going to move into our nice little cool down anyway. So it went pretty fast. Soften the knees, bring the hands out towards you and roll those shoulders back. So just a minute of cool down here. Open up one arm, bring it back to the middle. Open up the other, and back. So we're getting a nice twist. Good, opening up the chest. Twisting through the spine, use the breath, trying to go a whole 180, one more each side. Good, take the legs slightly wider. Okay, we're going to go down into our sumo, so legs are out. Again, we're keeping the back nice and straight. Open up the arms, roll the shoulders. Okay, let's twist, and then you're going to go down to the mat. And up and twist, down at the front, up at the back. Good. And exhale as you go down. Good. Nice stretch through hamstrings as well as the inner thighs, as well as getting a nice spinal stretch.
Activity completed.
Activity completed. Well done. Roll the shoulders, feet together. Let's roll down, chin down, upper back down, lower back, down to the toes. Let your arms and your head go super heavy. Good. Press one knee back, straighten the hamstring. Release other side. Release, roll back up. Engaging through the glutes, tighten the tummy. Stack the ribs, roll the shoulders. And that was a good sneaky beginner's HIIT workout. Focusing on your core, nice and low impact. Join me again. Well done.